Hey YouTube, y'all already know I'm here to help you navigate through life challenges with practical advice and a positive mindset. And before we get into this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And today's topic is about bad company corrupts your peace. And what that means is when it comes to peace, if it's anything affecting your peace or allowing you to feel any type of emotion that doesn't feel good, you need to cut it. You need to remove yourself. Now, I've personally been through this situation before. Anything I talk about on my channel, I've experienced or currently is experiencing. When it comes to bad company, they can cause you, it can cause your life, it can cause your growth, it can cause your mental, and it can even cause your potential. And what I mean by that is because potentially you wouldn't allow yourself to be the person that God intended you to be. And when it comes to hanging around bad company, that isn't going to get you anywhere. And you should never allow bad company or anything around you to overstep and enter into your space and have that much access to you. Because what you also allow is what you're choosing. Because when it comes to the people that you hang around, they're going to empower you, they're going to uplift you, they're going to make you become a better person that you already are. And they wouldn't have you feeling forced to be a person that you don't want to be. They wouldn't have you having anxiety, overthinking, and the list can go on. Because when I was in this situation before, years ago, it was peer pressure. It made me overthink. It made me be a person that I didn't want to be. And one thing about it is a loss is never a loss. It may feel hard and a hard decision to make, but a loss is never a loss. What is taken, God will always replace. It's either redirection or protection. And I'm here to give you the encouragement on today. It may be hard now or may feel hard to do to remove yourself out of that situation. But best believe it'll be the best decision you ever made. Because your surroundings, your company, your space, your peace is everything. And if they can respect that, they don't deserve to have the access to you. They don't deserve to be in your life. And when it comes to not knowing or not sure about if that person is your friend or not, or deserve that access to you, or deserves to be in your life, look at the fruits of the Spirit. You look at them, you ask yourself, do they deserve to be in my life? Do they deserve to have the access from me? When you write every detail down and it don't match or it don't make sense, that's your answer. You need to cut it off and you need to remove yourself. Because the fruit of the Spirit is always going to expose. And when it comes to the people that's your friends, you're going to know. You're not going to have to question yourself at all. And living a peaceful and soft life doesn't always start within you. It starts with surrounds you. And if that isn't right or in order, you're going to get the complete opposite. Your life is never going to be in order, and you're not going to never experience living a peaceful and soft life. If the life that's surrounding you is giving you chaos and negativity, your life is going to be built on that. If you continue to sit there, your life is going to continue to be built up on negativity. And you don't want it for yourself, because you're going to constantly build and build and build, and you don't want that for yourself. Never allow anything or anyone to overstep your space. Don't allow people to have so much access to you that it hinders you in any type of way. Or your peace. Because your peace is everything. And this is also where people get confused. people think living a peaceful and soft life is about materialistic things or things that look good or trendy things, when in reality it's not. Living a soft and peaceful life is choosing you, self-care, polarizing your health, polarizing your life, being in your feminine era, allowing God to take care of your life before your own understanding and thoughts, being financially freedom, living a financially freedom life, allowing yourself to be slow to eager or anger, being humble, allowing yourself to know when to be quiet and when to speak. Those things that I just named is living a peaceful and soft life. With having bad company surrounding your life, you'll never get that. You always have the opposite. Because it don't just start within you, it starts what surrounds you. And when it comes to people, it's not in your control. Not everything is in our control. It's not in your control if that particular person has traits or flaws, but it's also is in your control to remove yourself. That is not something that you have to deal with or tolerate. That is not something that you have to continue to be around. That is not something you have to continue to deal with or get used to. That's just not in your control that that person is that way, or they have flaws, or they have traits. That is not in your control. All you can do is just pray about it and give it to God, and He'll do the rest. Continue to sit there and allow that to overtake your space, it will worsen. And you don't want that for yourself. Because in order to have things in order for yourself, it don't only starts within you, it starts with surrounds you. And if that don't match, you'll always get the opposite. Because you have to have boundaries, you have to know your worth, and you have to let the devil also know that you're not going to have anybody or even anything overstep your peace. Because if it's causing your peace, it'll cause you everything. And as I was saying, which I'm going to say it again, a loss is never a loss. It's either redirection or protection. Give it to God and He'll do the rest. And that's the only way you'll live a peaceful, soft life. Because we tend to, some people tend to, excuse me, let me re-correct myself. Some people tend to get that mixed up with materialistic and trendy things and things that look good, when living a peaceful, soft life is letting God handle everything. Because your battle is not your battle. And taking care of yourself, sitting back and being pretty, not allowing anything to overtake your space or to hinder your peace. Because once something hinders your peace, it'll hinder everything. Because it will get to the point it will worsen if you continue to allow that obsessively to be in your space. Because peace holds weight. Peace is a lot. If you don't have peace, you don't have nothing. And you will know if someone is your friend or deserve to be in your life. As I said, by the fruits of the Spirit, if it doesn't match, it don't need to be in your life. Bad energy is allowing so many demons and spirits come upon you, and you want to do everything you can do to prevent that and to allow that to affect you physically, mentally, and emotionally. Because it don't just affect you in one way, it affects you in all ways. And that's it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, let me know in the comments. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And if you want me to talk about any other topics, just let me know down in the comments. And I hope you guys have a wonderful and blessed day.